understand it now.
Nigga, you understand it now?
Never mind.
Then he don't understand it no more. Why are niggas lying?
Most people be like, if I have superpowers, I'm going to be a superhero. And some people be like, well, if I have superpowers, I'm going to be a supervillain. Meanwhile, I'm
cheating and her grandpa.
Wow. What did he just say? Anyways, if you had superpowers, what would...
See. If I was to look inside myself and my well-being and said, if I had superpowers... Why you look back, Nick? Oh. I heard your turn. But if I had to ask myself what I would do if I had powers, I'd probably be an anti-hero. Because, like, I'm not getting paid to save lives. They think this shit charity. Like, what I look like doing saving lives for free just because I want to be a nice person? No. I want to make money. You guys to pay me for my service before I save you. See, like, if I just so happen to not want to save you because you ain't trying to do your part, then that's just my choice. But if you do your part and I'm getting funded by the city, the country, the globe, this shit, I ain't got no problems. But before I go out my way to go save the earth, like go out to space, I need the whole globe to put into my bank account.
What would you be doing? What would you be up to? Would you be a villain? Would you be a hero? I'm genuinely curious. Most people be like, well, I would like to have X-ray vision, you know. We know why people want to have X-ray vision, but I never really thought,
shit, that's
like...
the Zygo T type.
I mean, are you really going to be seeing all that, or are you just going to be seeing bones?
That's
like, think about it. Since when had a doctor taken an X-ray and been like, man, that's some nice-ass titties? It's always like, yeah, you had a bone fracture up in here, up in there. Like, you know what I mean? Another one that I don't really like is the ability to fly. I feel like if you had to choose one superpower and you chose flying, you stupid, because you should have just chose teleportation. It's the same thing, but better. Like, Dragon Ball is a good example of this. You know, like early on to the show, people was flying. But teleporting, you can really just cool, the fact that, you know, Goku used to fly on a cloud. Like, he had to have a cloud to fly. Then it was like, okay, well, he can fly without the cloud. And then, you know, when he's at his most broken form, it's like, okay, well, he can just teleport. They were like, well, how do we one up the flying? Teleportation. So why would you not choose teleportation over flying? And another reason why I'm taking teleportation over flying is because you know the moment motherfuckers see you flying, they're going to start asking you for shit. Like, dude's going to hit you up like, hey, man, I saw you on the news flying the other week, bro. Hey, let your boy get a ride to Atlanta, dog. Hey, fly me over Atlanta. Like, bro, you got flying over to Atlanta money? That's like 2,000 miles away. And the moment you start charging dudes for that, they're going to be like, oh, man, if I had known you was charging, I was just going to take the airplane then. Start guilt tripping.
See, like, you can't sit up and ask me to fly you somewhere for free just because you know me. No, you got to put some money under my pockets. It's not free over here.
You and shit, man. They're gonna be like, man, you know, if I wish I had the ability to fly. If I could fly, I'd let all my homies, I'd take them all anywhere they wanted, anywhere. If I had the ability to fly, I'm definitely hiding my identity. Not because I don't want the supervillains to come and attack my loved ones. No, because I know damn well broke dude's gonna come asking me for a free ride everywhere. Like, could you imagine if everybody knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man, bro? They was gonna hit him up. Mary Jane would be like, oh, Peter, could you just swing me over here? It should be no biggie for you, because, you know, you're Spider-Man and all. Hell no, we dragon. I feel like sometimes superpowers might be useless in a world that doesn't have supervillains. Like, imagine if you had Ultra Instinct. Like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Who are you fighting? Alex Pereira? Like, who are you gonna be fighting that you need Ultra Instinct for? Oh, well, you can dodge bullets with it. Well, at that point, you might as well ask for invincibility. I mean, the only reason why I would choose teleportation over flying is because nobody would notice you teleporting. Unless you, like, teleported right in front of them. Then you have to bring out one of the Men in Black Forget pen things. Which, you know, that wouldn't be that bad of a superpower either. That way, instead of having to gaslight women, I could just pull out one of these and be like, no, you don't remember that shit. You teleport in front of a broke dude and he can be like, wait, you can teleport? Hey, bro, can you take... Nope, you don't remember that. That did not happen. Telekinesis isn't a bad one. I wouldn't mind having telekinesis, you know. That way I can talk over women when they're not even talking. I can talk over them in their own head. Hello, this is Ibs from the future where I was granted telepathy. I just realized that telekinesis and telepathy are two different things.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you in your... This isn't real. Or, no, this is real, but... There's not a voice playing on the video right now. I'm talking to you through your head. You ever get in an argument with a woman, you know, and then she like just goes nonverbal and just gives you that look? Nah, I know what you're saying in your head. I just need to argue with you in your own head now. You could low-key be a villain with telepathy, dude. I'm telling you. Bro, like, imagine if a guy had telepathy, called the black person the N-word, threw their power into their mind, and then when the black guy started freaking out, he got incarcerated in a mental ward for schizophrenia. Time traveling's kind of lame, and I'll tell you why it's lame. If you had teleport...
With time traveling, you really just hopping back in time just to look at how shit was done. Like, that's just lame as hell. Like, why would I want to go back in time to see how shit was made, done? Like, I could probably save shit, but then if you say something in the past, it's gonna fuck up the future, so like... Why would I want to go in my way?
Teleportation, you could just teleport to the past, present, and future. Man, what kind of fucked up future is this? Oh, hello, sir. Hey, I just teleported 200 years into the future. Where am I? This is Africa.
Bro, that's racism.
That's understandable. Alright then. Weird. I just teleported to New York City, but we're still in the same timeline. Nah, come on. If the Flash gets to run faster than the speed of light, that then allows him to go back into the past, I get to teleport to wherever I want, whenever I want, at any time. You know, people be talking about invisibility, and every single time people talk about invisibility, it's just like the X-ray thing. It's always some perverted power that they're just trying to, you naughty, you trying to see them naked boob. You know, they're trying to go see the chick naked in the bathtub or something like that. And I gotta disagree with this, and you know why? I think that's some pussy shit. A real one like me would teleport into the bathtub with her, look her up and down, tell her she looks very nice and beautiful, and I got her locked in my photographic memory, and boom, teleport right out. Who's she gonna tell? The police? They'll probably lock her in the psych ward as well for schizophrenia. Is what I would do if I was a villain, but man, if I had teleportation, I would just be teleporting to all the beautiful places I see on social media. Like, forget flight fees, forget like rental car fees or public transportation fees. Hell, you could even forget hotel fees. You know, I could go to Switzerland by day, be back at my house by night. I would say speaking to animals is kind of cool, but low-key, like, what you gotta say to them? Like, you gonna speak to the birds? They're probably either taking naps, like,
I don't take naps.
or
Fuck that,
like
that's
going to
nasty.
get in their own. They ain't got time to speak with me. Me trying to teach a League of Legends lore to a robin I just found in my yard. All right, man. So this guy's called Wukong, right? And he got like this staff he can elongate, and he can create a clone of himself and shit, right? So what do you gotta tell the animals, bro? Like, what do they need to know?
Like,
What do you need to know from them? I mean, superhuman strength would be pretty cool. Like, you know, like if a car was on top of somebody or something, and you needed to save their life or in some kind of daydream like that, is what I would say. However, if you had teleportation, you could just teleport the car away. Fire breath sounds pretty cool, but you know what would be better than fire breath? Having laser eyes. I mean, you know, there's time stop, which I know a lot of people like this because they're little like coon brains, but time stop, you know, you stop time and then you go behind the guy and it's like, what? How did you get behind me? But this is just teleportation with extra steps. Dead ass though, if time stop was a thing and I had it, I would probably stop time for 8 hours and just sleep the entire time. But then it draws a lot of questions. Like, if I'm stopping time, is my body still aging since I'm still in control of my body? Or is it not aging because the time is stopped and I just have consciousness and functionability of my body? Like, do you know how quiet it would be if you stopped time? There's like that one chamber where it's like the quietest place on Earth. And they say after being in there for 30 minutes, you can start to hear, like, your organs functioning and stuff. Because it's so quiet, you become super, super sensitive to your heartbeat, which, speaking of which, if you stop time, would you even have a heartbeat? Okay, realistically speaking, Screw
good ass
telepathy.
question.
Get
'Cause,
that
like,
out of there.
Would you die?
If we really
if
wanted to be a
stop time to
supervillain,
sleep 8 hours?
we could just use it with
And not wake
teleportation.
up.
Teleport up to a black guy's ear, whisper the N-word, and teleport out. He'll never know what happened. In fact, we could just teleport in front of him, say the N-word, and just keep teleporting back just outside of his reach. Just keep saying the N-word. Necromancy, right? You get to rise the dead and control them.
Don't touch
Asking for a friend. Does this mean that when you rise the dead, they are how they are? Like, rotting, bones everywhere and worms in them and stuff? Or
What the
are
fuck?
they in a condition when they were alive? Because,
The
for
fuck
a
type of
friend,
show is
Marilyn
that?
Monroe died like 40 years ago or so. So, like, I'm just saying, like, this is for a friend. Like, guys, my friend told me that this is what he would do with his necromancy. Like, there's also a lot of musical artists out there that died without finishing some projects. So, welcome back, Juice World. So, to recap, what superpowers I think I would
always
have,
say I'm on my way
definitely
to go bring somebody back.
teleportation,
That shit just doesn't sound
laser
right.
beam
If you-
eyes,
if the
probably
Lord
a
feel like
bully
it's time for you
boost
to go,
honey
then
pack,
it's time
and
for you to
whatever Bill
go.
Cosby has.